Section 1. Lobbyists must pay the people for the ability to seek political favor. The amount of money that any party, be it a company and or group and or organization and or person, that profits by way of any product or service spends on any government lobbying must be matched and donated by that party with the same frequency that its most regularly paid employees and or officers are paid, to a fund whose sole purpose it is to provide one-time loans up to the amount of $50,000 that are no more than 5 years in length and interest-free to any adult citizen seeking to establish a new business or improve an existing one, or get the training and or education to earn a living in a new field of employment, who, for the 3 consecutive years previous to their submission of an application for said loan, has been employed full-time in the workforce and has earned less than $100,000 per year and has had less than $20,000 saved and or invested over that same period of time, and who can present proof of their willingness and ability to succeed in such endeavor, that is required to be no more stringent than that of the current system of defining one's willingness and ability to succeed in such endeavor, that is used by any legal lender of money in the United States of America who has remained a viable enterprise for no less than 10 years prior to the writing of this document, without requiring the holding of any goods as collateral and or experiencing a default rate on said loans that is no greater than the average default rate of all other legal lenders of money in the United States of America combined within that same 10-year period, and who has within said 10 years consistently lent money to no less than 500 people per year in amounts that average per loan no less than $1,000. Each citizen who is granted such loan shall, in addition to being held legally responsible for the timely repayment of said loan, agree to be legally bound to devote 1 full hour per week for the full duration of the loan to the public service of publicly educating school children as to the rights they are granted by the Constitution of the United States of America as citizens of this country, and to the means that are at their disposal to lawfully, effectively, and efficiently defend and promote all concepts and actions that are in agreement with the Constitution of the United States of America. Furthermore, any and all executives and investors of such lobbying parties that are affected by this law must fully bear the financial burden imposed by this law. They must refrain from raising their current and or future prices for any goods or service so as to pass this cost back to the public, or they shall be legally required to pay fines that amount to double the cost of their assessed donation with interest. And the entire board of directors will each be held accountable for the non-pardonable crime resulting in a minimum of 5 years spent in the general population of the nation's most dangerous prison of defrauding the people of the United States of America. Furthermore, each of said lobbying parties must acknowledge in written statements signed by their entire board of directors and added as a legally binding supplement to any and all articles of their incorporation and or formation, as a statement of fact that is presented to the public in clear language, in no less than 18-point font, in multiple newspapers whose combined paid circulation exceeds 10 million people daily in the United States, and on the internet, to be viewable in perpetuity on numerous publicly accessible websites that shall be mentioned in said newspaper presentation. that they are using time and energy that is lawfully that of the public of the United States of America when lobbying, being as the lawmakers they engage are public servants who are employed and fully compensated by the people to serve the best interests of the people. Furthermore, anyone who shall attempt in any way to appropriate said funds and/or any interest generated by them for any purpose other than that which has been stated above shall be held accountable for the non-pardonable crime resulting in a minimum of 10 years spent in the general population of the nation's most dangerous prison of defrauding the people of the United States of America.